Okay, here's the deal. I know I promised that I was not going to do any more swarm videos, but you know, I find it irresistible, so I'm probably going to break my promise if I post this. These have been in place now for several days. I haven't moved them, but I've been feeding them 1-to-1 sugar syrup is a supplemental feed that's half sugar, half water, to help them draw new comb. In particular, since there is not a lot of nectar available, they really, if they have any chance of building a nest successfully this season, they aren't going to be able to do it without some kind of assistance. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a quick look after about 3 days and see if you're using it. I put, I've just about filled this. It'll probably hold more than a half gallon, but I generally put that is a small hide beetle, or parasite or pest. Anyway, it'll hold about a half gallon and maybe a little bit more. And as you can see, there's a good population of bees. They're high up in the box, and I just want to make sure that they're making comb for us, for themselves actually. It's not for me, it's for them. And so we're going to pull a couple frames and take a look. And if they're doing that and they're doing a good job of it, that's really all I need to see today. I can see from here they are. And I'll show you. Oh, this is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's not the best. A couple things to see, of course. You see the bee right here. You see her back legs. I hope you can see this. That's pollen that she's bringing in. Pollen is what they use to get their carbohydrates, or not their carbohydrates, to get their vitamins and minerals and protein, and then nectar is what they use for energy. This is great. Oh, this is beautiful. Now this is probably in large measure the result of the supplemental feeding, because we just don't have much nectar available. These bees are the bee's knees. This is 3 days on pure, just plain foundation. They've got stored pollen here. They're putting up my sugar syrup as though it were honey, and they're drawing comb. And drawing comb, for those of you who are not beekeepers, if you see right here, this is a plastic foundation. This is just a base. And the bees then build, you can see that they built the cells out with wax, and that's what we call drawing comb. And drawing comb that's their job when they've swarmed like this, is to build a new nest from scratch, and as much comb as they can draw, as quickly as they can draw it, will in large measure determine their survival. If you look down in these cells, I don't know if you can see this or not, but you see the multicolors that are down in there. That is pollen. And again, that's what they use for developing brood, to feed new bees that are in development. And I'm going to pop one more. Oh, this is just awesome. This is just beautiful. This is gorgeous. I am thrilled. Absolutely, you can't tell, can you, that I'm thrilled. All right. Another bee with pollen on her back legs. They have, if you may have not noticed, but they are storing their honey at the top of this frame. This is the top, drawing comb and filling it up in here, whereas they're leaving these cells pretty much open. And that suggests that they have a queen, and that they are leaving a space open for her to lay in. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, so, that's my own fault. I bumped that bee and she stung me, and that's my own fault, and I am so sorry, girls. Okay, so I'm going to button this thing back up. I'm going to feed them again, put them together, feed them, and let them keep doing what they're doing. And in a few days, I'll have to get this box out of here Again, I have grandchildren and my sister's grandchildren and nieces and nephews' grandchildren or children will be coming, and they have this expectation that the treehouse will be theirs. How confused can they possibly be? But somehow we'll make that work. So we center those frames up. We give these bees a good nod, and I can't be any happier about what I see. This is 1-to-1 sugar syrup, and there's a little over half a gallon left in this container, and we will feed them again. Again, supplemental feeding like this for any new colony is critical in the wild, even at the best of times. Their chance of survival, of building a nest from scratch and surviving, is not good. And so if we supplementally feed them these carbohydrates, sugar water, they will produce just that much more comb. And there they are. A few more days and they'll be ready to move because, well, they got to move.